Hello there everybody, a very good morning to you all and welcome back to howtotrade.com. Welcome back to another live stream here in our trading room and of course across our YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn and our X channels as well. It's good to see you all and I hope you are all enjoying the start of the week more so than me. It's been it's a bit slow, come on. It's there's not a whole host of news really to really get stuck into, but hopefully that's going to change in the next sort of, probably not today to be honest, but I imagine Wednesday and Thursday are going to be good days for you stock traders because we've got Tesla and Amazon releasing their earnings report. So hopefully we can get some nice profits there, or we can get at least some volatility. I found it a little bit choppy to start the week, but that's fine. The reason that we have this stream in today is to go and try and take advantage of when times are like this. So understanding market condition, understanding the current state of the market is very important. And we have strategies in our academy that really apply to all of those. So all of those different market states, and so that's why today we're going to be looking at the Piranha strategy, which is one that I've probably not streamed on a great deal over the last few weeks or couple of months really, just because there's been so much action. It's just not been a good time to trade it. So maybe we're going to be, this week is a little bit of a dollar pause week, and we'll see if we can try and get some trades on the Piranha this morning. Hello to you all who has decided to join my stream today. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. JC, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And Ivy, hello to you as well. And hello to those across our YouTube channel. Mehdi, hello to you. Good to see you. And thank you very much for the message. Before we look into the the Piranha strategy and looking at some scalping opportunities on the Piranha, we will have just a very quick round update on the trades that I've currently got open. Nothing's changed from really. I'm still in the trades that I said I was in. I'm still in those. Hello to you. Who else has just messaged me? Jerry, hello to you. It has been a while. How have you been? I hope you're doing well, Jerry, and thank you very much for coming back to the streams. I hope you've been doing well over the past few weeks. Nothing's changed for me on oil. I'm still short oil as per the trend rider strategy, just testing that out really, testing the waters to see if we can get a good move to the downside. Still in profit from there. Yeah, I mean, I have some alarm bells on this, and that's really that we see those moving averages sort of starting to join together, and we're also starting to see candle closures above the EMA 12, and that can be a sign that the market is reversing, which would obviously not be what I want, or that the market is pausing, which I don't mind. I think that what I'm seeing in this price action, we might even see, a bit of this, and that's what I want to see, but we could see this, and if that is the case, then that is the case. No issue from my side. Currently in profit still, about 1% profit on that, and my re-entry was here, so hovering around entry. Not too much really to update there. Oil's just been a bit of a slow mover really today, this week so far, but it is only Tuesday morning, of course. Egis Keller, sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. Hello to you, good to see you, and thank you very much for the message. Who else have we got? We've got Hikmet from Azerbaijan. Hello to you. I hope you're doing well, and thank you very much for joining from Azerbaijan. Nancy, hello to you, and good morning to you, Dillaby, as well. Thank you very much for the message today. AED USD was something that I wanted to talk about maybe in a little bit more detail. We did get the order filled, or I got my order filled when it come and retested this demand zone. You can see I'll be honest, I didn't really like the daily close we had yesterday. If I'm being brutally honest, I don't like that daily close. It closed below this low, and we snapped back today so far. But I've just got I've got some doubt in this, but this is the thing with traders when you try and battle your emotions and battle your opinions. I've executed the trade as per my rules of the strategy, and so I shouldn't really be thinking about much else, and I'm not. I'm still in the trade. I'm just trying to look now to see, what else, where else could we go? So I'm just sort of going on to the RSI indicator, and I noticed that, from where we had that move to the downside, we actually also have some bullish divergence here. And that bullish divergence is a good sign to me, that potentially we could see this tick higher. It was just a nice strong 4-hour candle. We've still got that bullish divergence. We haven't quite tested the... If I just zoom out a little bit. We haven't quite tested the 50% yet. So what we could see, guys, because this is a daily trade, we might even see another leg lower. But if we've still got bullish divergence, and actually what you can start to see is we've got some daily divergence as well. When we created that low yesterday, you see just that RSI just ticking higher as well. And that's another sign of bullish divergence. So, yeah, I didn't like the daily close yesterday, but, who cares? Who cares if I don't like it? That's the way it is. And, I'm still live in that trade as well, and in a tiny bit of profit. Hikmet says, How to Trade is a great trading academy. Thank you very much. And the good thing about How to Trade Trading Academy is that it's completely free. So, come over, guys, to howtotrade.com if you want to get stuck into some of our education. Jose, good morning to you. Thank you very much for the message. I hope you're doing well. Bitcoin and gold. I suppose we can have a look at that as well. And Nancy wants to have a look at AED, Japanese yen, and the pound versus the Japanese yen. Okay, right. What order should I do it in? Should I do the Piranha first? Or I should probably do the market request first. It's what you guys want to listen to, so I probably should oblige on that. So let me start with. Let me just quickly check the room. Good to see. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing well, Jerry. Thank you very much for the message. Mangino, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. And Jay Brads, hello to you as well. Now, just one question I had on this AED USD fib that I had marked. Is basically someone asked me, well, on this fib that you've drawn, why are you not drawing? I can't. So let me try and find the message. $662.50, which is here as the swing low. Is that right? This one here. Yeah. I thought that was the one. I don't disagree with that, to be honest. If you was looking at the daily fib, you could probably say, well, that is the daily fib here. There's not really a trading opportunity in there. So if you did draw a fib from this low to this higher on the daily time frame, Golfer, I think it was, I wouldn't disagree with that. I really wouldn't. I just didn't think it was clear, and also we had already sort of broken through all the key levels from that fib, and so I then looked to the next low, and I thought, well, if I go up to the weekly, because when things aren't clear, I like to look at the weekly. That low just screams out to me as a key swing low, and not only that, it was a low that grabbed liquidity, so it's actually a liquidity sweep here as well. So that's why I use that low, because that for me should be the swing low. So yeah, that's the reason that I've done that. So we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, if you did draw that daily fib, there's nothing wrong with that. Fibs are subjective as well. Wow, loads of requests, guys. Let me just try and. I've spoke about gold yesterday, Hikmet and Jose. Look, I know everyone loves to trade gold. I know it gets all the attention. I know it's been on such a fantastic run. But I'm thinking of it from a sensible point of view. And I ask myself, is there value in buying gold here? No. Why? Because look how just overextended everything is. We've now created a new leg higher. Okay. Is there value in selling gold? Definitely. There's probably value in it, but is it sensible? No, I would not sell into this market at all. So at the moment, Hikmet and Jose, and I do analyse gold a lot. Gold is in a situation for me where it's in a no trade zone. I'm not trading gold. I'm just simply not trading it. The reason I'm not trading it is because I'm just waiting now for the high to be formed. Once that high is formed, wherever that may be, it might be yesterday's high. That might be the high of gold, but you can see we're already pushing at it already. Wherever that high is, I'll mark my fib and then I'll look down onto my smart money concepts on the lower time frames, and then I should be able to find a good support area for you guys to look to target. I mean, if you're looking to scalp gold, 5-minute time frame and stuff, you know, how can you sell it? I'll just wait for a significant downside move, a significant dip in the market into a key support area, and look to try and trade that higher. But it just isn't it's in a no trade state for me right now. It's too overextended to buy now we've made that next leg. I did have a buy limit at 2601. It got to 2602, so I'm really annoyed about that as well. So that's another reason why I'm just shutting it away. But I am bullish on gold still, and I do think we could actually probably get a test of 250. So if you are looking to buy gold, that may be a sort of area that you look for. Ivesh and ho to you. The chat's bobbing off today. Yeah, it is indeed. It's good to see. I like it when people give me their request, because I normally show the economic calendar, and I'll show you it now. If you look at high impact news, look, nothing. Medium impact news, some central bank speak. There's nothing going on today, unfortunately. That's why I set the Piranha strategy stream up, because it's a strategy that you trade in times of consolidation and in times of choppiness. So I'm glad to see that people are asking me for markets, so that's good to see. What else have we got? Good morning to you, Marco. Good to see you. Thank you very much for the message. Hope you're doing well. One of our moderators here in the trading room. Okay, what's next? Bitcoin. Wow, look at that. I hate to say it, and I hate to blow my own trumpet because I don't actually trade Bitcoin, but I called Bitcoin's price action to perfection. So as we know, if I zoom out on the daily, we're stuck sort of within, this is called inducement, right? And that's where we've got a clear bullish trend, and within that bullish trend, we've got sort of lower lows being printed, but still within the bullish trend. If you look out, that's what inducement is. I'd recommend that you search that on YouTube or something to have a look at what that is. We then traded, and I know this was a while ago because I remember doing it on the stream. I mentioned this demand zone or order block being a very key one. We reacted beautifully from it, and then I said, well, where could we go up to next? Well, I always said that this is the resistance area that we need to break. It's that 70,000 level, right? So we've had some sort of reaction from there. Again, am I interested in shorting Bitcoin? No, because of the daily trend right now, and the weekly trends are bullish, and I always like to trade pro trend. So what I'm really waiting for on Bitcoin, and you could risk it and do it now, but if you follow the most recent move here, what we could see on Bitcoin is a move down to 63,000, and then we get that explosion. And that's the sort of thing that I'm looking for. Key demand zone, that was the last previous bear candle before the break of this high. And you can see that break of high. So I'm looking for a move down into there. We've got the 61.8 as extra confluence as well. And that could be the time that we break that 70,000. If we don't get that far, and it just, is a break and retest, for example, and we get a candle closure above 70,000, it might be worth utilizing a buy stop. I'm not sure where the stop loss would be, and then maybe targeting a breakout finally, or at least a test of 73,000 and maybe a breakout higher as well. So I remain bullish on Bitcoin, to be fair. The technicals are stacking up as well. We're in a little bit of I think a short-term consolidation or a short-term pullback. I'd love it if that pullback turned into something a bit deeper, down into the 63.5, where that 61.8 fib is and that demand zone, and then we can look to play that break higher as well. Banasek, hello to you. Good morning. Thank you very much for the message on our YouTube channel. Hope you are doing well. No worries, Hikmet. I hope that made sense. And I'm sorry that I can't come to you with more, but I'm not going to sit here and give you guys analysis and trade ideas when I'm just not seeing it right now. Okay? AED. So someone's... Nancy is looking at some Japanese yen pairs, and I do like trading the Japanese yen. It's been a good trade this year. It's not normally. I used to hate trading Japanese yen, but it's been all right. So Japanese yen. Let me remove all my drawings. Just on the daily time frame, you can clearly see that the reversal is on. We're still breaking higher. Just turn my. This is AED yen. Again, we're in a bit of a consolidation period here. Nothing really too much. Yeah, look, you can tell that sometimes if you wanna know whether you're consolidated or not, check out the 12 EMA and the 36 EMA, because you can see how it's just an absolute mess right now. So nothing really on the higher time frames. On these lower time frames, I suppose what you could argue. Oh, that's all right. Okay. Yeah, that's the one here. I bet that's the demand zone. There it is. I knew it would be. So if I was going to trade AED versus the Japanese yen, it would, in the current situation that we're in, it would probably be a scalping opportunity. And I think that what we could see potentially is a move down to 100.2. And then we look to play that higher. So I would probably put minimum risk on this because it is a lower time frame trade. It's only a sort of a 15 pip SL if you use the demand zone. But it is following structure nicely. You can see there's the breakout. We did test it. Breakout again. Next breakout. Looking for that test once more. Even if we just targeted the most recent high on that, it's a 5-1. So I'd probably, in my opinion, I'd look to try and risk somewhere in the region of sort of 0.25% to 0.5% max on that. And that would be my scalping opportunity for AED versus the Japanese yen. I imagine we're going to see something similar on the pound as well. Yeah. Again, 15-minute time frame. You can see that the order flow is bullish. Where's our next area of support? Down here at 195.5. Again, look to try and play that bounce higher as well. These current markets that we're in, they are choppy. It's choppy. It's a choppy start to the week. And so if you do want to capitalize on trades, we are going to have to move down those time frames. With that comes greater risk. And with that as well should come a lower risk percentage per trade. Especially if you're someone like me who trades mainly on the 4-hour and daily. If I want to come down and play around with a 15 and 5 and 1 minute, I'm definitely lowering that risk. That's really, really important. This is really just a bit of fun. Mehdi, US 30. US 30. Whew. Wow, that's moving. Am I about to get filled on US 30, or did I delete it? Yeah, I deleted it because we made a new high. Oh, I mean, I might need to have a look at this. Okay, interesting. Could be getting interesting here on the US 30 because we're seeing a few days of downside here, which is just what I was waiting for. I imagine we might see something like this in gold as well. Okay, let me just do my analysis here. So now I'll drop down to a 4-hour time frame. I'm just really trying to find. Oh wow. Okay. This is interesting. US 30. Is potentially offering a 6.75 to 1 risk reward. So it's the initial entry We've even got the 50% FVG at the 50%, and we've got an order block covering the 61.8 as well. But the initial entry here, it feels a bit risky because but you can see there's some support coming in. You're telling me there's divergence as well, Mehdi, which I'm not quite seeing at the moment. No, there's no divergence just yet. There might have been when you said it, to be fair, but not at the moment. There's not divergence. Okay, that's interesting, but we are in oversold territory. There's actually potentially a good support area coming up. 42,744. Oh, I quite like it. I'm going to place this. I'm obviously just showing you guys the way that I trade the markets. You know, I'm not telling you this is what you should do, but I like what I see there. Okay. So let me just quickly place that trade. Just going to cover a little bit below, like here somewhere, because I want to, and two, there might be a liquidity sweep on there. I'm going to do 1.25% on that, and the reason I'm going to do 1.25% on that is because it is falling quite dramatically. Excuse me, I'm just trying to. I imagine we're going to get filled quite quickly here. Okay, interesting. I have looked at gold. PUBG, new state. I have looked at gold already. 10-year yield correlating with the Trump popularity. KB, yes, that is true. It seems as though he's winning the polls slightly. So I saw something like 54% last time I looked. I wonder if that's changed even more. But yeah. Okay, let's just keep an eye on that, and then just quickly. To be honest, I've put Piranha strategy on there. You guys, if you want to check out the Piranha strategy, then head over to the education section in our free trading room, howtrade.com. Go over to the Piranha strategy, click move me to a new path if it asks you to do that, and you'll be able to watch the video and download PDF documents to show you how to trade this strategy itself. When I'm looking at the pound versus US dollar right now, it's not actually in a state where I'd like to trade the Piranha. You can see we're getting quite big swings, sort of 20-30 pip ranges here. So it's probably not a good time. When is a good time is when it's like this. Okay, so you know that probably helps. My analysis on GBP USD remains the same. You know, it looks to me like we're going to get a continuation lower. That was a horrible close yesterday. Well, a good close if you're short. I may have to change this fib, and I will then change my sort of sell limits accordingly. I am actively trying to get involved in some more cable downside, but I know it may not be without a little bit of a bounce first. I'm probably being a bit optimistic and thinking that we can get a bounce up to 32578, but you never know. These markets can move quick. But I will update that accordingly. And I'm already long on AED USD, which is sort of hovering around entry at the moment. I'm just gonna have a quick look at the US 100 as well. That's starting to take a move, maybe getting a test of our fib as well. Starting to see a little bit of a sell-off here in the stock market, which is interesting to me because I'm going to start to get moves down into my key levels. there we have it. Looks like we may have just been filled here. Okay, right. Let's see how that goes. 1, 2, 5. Okay. I'm in. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's fine. There's been a bit of a pop in oil, hovering around where I entered now. This is a separate account. This is my trend rider account. So we'll see how that goes. I'd like to see a reaction from here, but I think any break above 71 or 71.5, probably game over for gold for now, for oil for now. But we'll see how it goes. I'm risk managed and I'm following the rules of the strategy, and that's all we can do. Okay, and finally USD CAD. Hello to you, Curtin. Good to see you. Thank you very much for the message. I hope you're doing well. I just had a look at pound dollar Bengali. Again, it looks pretty vulnerable to some more downside. Similar sort of thing to USD CAD. I have to move the goalposts here as well. I mean, it's difficult to make a case to sell USD CAD. We are in a higher time frame resistance area. We had an initial reaction, but look, we've come and closed right above as well. It actually wouldn't surprise me if we get USD CAD continuing to grind to the upside and at least see a test of 1.39. Now, I am seeing signs of or clear signs of bearish divergence. This is a market which is massively overstretched as well. A lot of these markets are. So if you're not in these trades and you're not in these swing moves at the moment, just don't panic and try and jump in. Just wait for that structure to settle. There will be a time where we get a pullback in these markets. So I've waited so long for a bit more of a pullback in the US 30 and the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. It now looks like we're going to start to get it. And that's when we can start to, say, right, let's start to execute. But until then, just remain patient and, wait for those pauses, wait for those consolidation periods. Don't just buy at like really overstretched highs or selling at really overstretched lows. So just be patient. It's a bit annoying on oil. Oh well. Okay. Right. That will just about do it for today. I hope everyone has enjoyed today's stream. Thank you very much for bringing your questions. Switch Markets are doing a deal at the moment which is our broker, we own it, where if you deposit up to $5,000, they'll match that deposit up to 5,000. So if you deposited 500, you'd get 500 bonus. Really good deal. Check out switchmarkets.com or message me for any more details. That leaves me to say I hope everyone has a fantastic trading day. Looks like we're starting to see some moves here, so fingers crossed that volatility remains. Tesla and Amazon earnings are the big ones for me. I'll keep an eye on that, and I shall update you tomorrow.